What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Connor on Chain. So I have not made a video in a while again. Definitely had to step back for a while, guys. I've been feeling fairly burnt out on and off, seeing consistent downside. A lot of the coins that I've been very bullish on have just, been taking huge hits. I mean, aside from the entire market also taking a major hit, it affects everyone, right? Um, so for me, it is what it is. We're still playing this market, but I want to cover a lot of different stuff. We got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bittensor, virtual. I want to cover a bunch of different stuff within AI, and maybe a couple other things after that. So let's cover Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been holding this range for a while. Honestly, it really hasn't done too much for literally since the beginning of February, aside from when it dumped. It's been generally holding this price for weeks now. And it's hard. It's obviously hard to tell which way it's going to go. But I think for me the biggest thing is I want to see if we're going to be very bullish here. I want to see a very clean break of this kind of downside trend, and maybe just have a huge spark of interest again for Bitcoin to just show some God candles, Because on the contrary, my gut has been telling me for a long time that we really do need to come back down. I'm not saying we're going to retest previous levels down here, but I think at some point we will be retesting, maybe 80K to 85. If you guys have seen my videos or saw them, whether weeks ago, even like a month and a half ago, I've really been kind of just waiting for that to happen. Because I think if and when that does happen, that is going to be the actual final discount on alts. Even though alts are already at a 60%, 70%, 80 to 90% discount already. The fact that alts are down this hard, but yet Bitcoin has been holding fairly bullish structure near an all-time high. That is what worries me in many different ways. Because unless, again, I think if Bitcoin does decide to just not hold up and dump, everything that is already dumped is going to dump another 50, 60, 70%. That's why it's just a very odd bull market so far. Apparently, according to old bull markets, 2021 and even before that, somewhat similar stuff happened. But at this point, guys, I think the main catalyst to really push this forward is going to be Ethereum. 100% chance that if Ethereum starts to pump and really start moving, we are going to see an actual alt season that we've all been kind of waiting for, Like the influencers that are telling you like crypto's done, or alt season's never going to happen again. They're very much so underestimating Ethereum. Ethereum can have a literal 2 God candles in a 2-day span. The entire sentiment is going to flip. You're going to have everyone telling you, yo, bro, should have bought ETH. I was telling you guys for 6 months. Like everyone's going to act like they knew it the whole time. Yet a week ago, they're telling you the bull market's over. And I know for a fact it is not over. It's just Ethereum needs to catch a break. The government or BlackRock, I think I just saw a tweet, supposedly holds 1.3 million Ethereum, equivalent to like 3.6 billion US dollars. I don't think the BlackRock and major institutions, major players are going to be buying that much of Ethereum, and not have something planned to start moving price or, buying that stuff for no reason, right? They obviously are not buying billions of dollars to just watch it disappear. Like, they definitely got to know something, and they're kind of going along with this bull run. And I think for ETH, it is set up to start moving at some point. Maybe it does chop for a while, but I think in my opinion, there's no chance that this chart doesn't play out bullish in some way, shape, or form in 2025. I don't see it not playing out bullish. It's just, I think from a high time frame, It's like a multi-year setup, basically, priming for higher and higher. So I don't know. That's how I'm looking at this entire market right now. I think Solana's definitely been taking a massive hit. It is down pretty significantly right now. It's kind of underneath the previous support, which really is not the best thing, but we easily could see this, kind of bounce back pretty heavy in the next few weeks, and just continue again. But I think for right now, at least in 2025, Ethereum, I think at some point needs to take the front seat, and it probably will be one of the front running, narratives for 2025. There's just too much stuff going on with Solana, Meteora, all this, honestly, just bullshit that it's just ridiculous. Bitcoin dominance still the same from months ago. It's basically just been holding this very, I don't want to say clean because it's not a clean trend, but I guess just this range, if you will. It's broken through it, came all the way back in, tried to wick through it again, came back in. It's just holding this general area. It doesn't want to break one or the other, or break out one of the other ways. So a couple things I wanted to cover, though, is Bittensor is, now live with their dynamic Tau. And they actually just got listed on Coinbase. I think their listing is going to happen tomorrow at some point. I don't know if it was 9 p.m. Pacific time or something. Don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure that's probably wrong what I just said there, but at some point in February 20th, it is going to be listed. And honestly, I am normally not someone that is a proponent of just bull posting and being a maxi for a very high cap coin. But guys, I think Bittensor really is building like the top tier ecosystem for AI within crypto. I think now that their subnets are live, these are going to be very sought after as far as especially newer teams that are building AI. Because, Bittensor is going to be having, it's going to be basically consistent flows of Bittensor going into each individual subnet. And a lot of projects want to take advantage of this. They want to build in this ecosystem, or they will want to rather. To me, I'm looking at subnet projects as the next tier of an AI project in crypto. You got any other project that's launched, you got projects on Solana that are kind of in the bottom of the barrel, right? Just straight up pump fund launches acting like they've been deving for 20 years. Then you got projects that have been building for years. They launched on ETH, whatever. And then you got subnets on Bittensor. That's how I'm looking at AI projects right now in this space. I think they're just going to be top tier. And, I'm going to make a video either tomorrow or the day after. I've been meaning to make this for a while, but I've been kind of keeping a lot of that information in the group right now because I think it's just going to be prime time to start allocating into some subnets and just being patient. Granted, Bitcoin doesn't decide to nuke to 80K, you know what I mean, in the next 2 weeks to a month from now. As long as Bitcoin and ETH start to continue to be bullish going into the next month or two, I think we're going to see pretty good movement for Bittensor here. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on, at least for like almost a month now. It's mainly Bittensor subnet stuff. But virtual, guys, my other favorite coin in the market is getting obliterated. Everything in the virtuals ecosystem has not held up. This has been dumping literally nonstop for like a month. Insane tech, to be honest, and crazy to see this happening. But, I think it was a combination of the AI agent meta kind of slowly fading out, but then also sentiment just completely destroying everything else too. Because for me too, it's like I knew this was going to come. I knew a major correction had to happen at some point. If you guys watched my videos in November, or mainly in December, it's like I was waiting for a huge correction to come, but even buying into heavy discounted dips dips just continue to dip, guys. It's like very risky in this market just in general right now. If you're early to a trend, you got to go hard when it's early. And as it's starting to gain more mind share on Twitter, across everywhere on YouTube, and it becomes a main focal point for all of crypto, that's when you got to be scaling out of it. That's why I've been such a proponent of subnets lately, and watching them for a long time. Because now I feel like some of them have started to move a little bit, but I think over the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks, again, as long as everything stays bullish, I think subnets are going to completely take over crypto Twitter and mindshare amongst a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. It's going to be a main narrative. I give it a literal week or two. So that's what I'm paying attention to. And again, granted, everything doesn't nuke again. But, some things I do want to cover too outside of that is memes. We got MOG. The number one meme coin in crypto is down so hard. This is sitting at an 80% correction. Keep in mind, guys, this has happened before. What? Well, actually, that wick down. It's about 70-something percent. From here to the bottom, about 70%. And even at launch, from down here all the way to the bottom was around 80-something percent. Guys, it happens, and obviously sentiment right now is just very weird. But I don't know. Honestly, for memes are very close to done for, I think. I think some of the strongest, time-tested memes, obviously something like Pepe. I don't think Pepe is going anywhere. I don't think MOG is going anywhere. I don't think Doge is going anywhere. Obviously some great long-term plays. They're not going to go anywhere, but most meme coins, especially high-risk stuff, more than likely are completely dead right now. Until meme coins do come back, it's actually been crazy. I think I made a tweet and I deleted it like a week ago. I made it as a joke for Popcat and MOG. I'm like, at this point, just take a bet on this, because if these levels fail, then I think meme coins fail in general. Like, for real. Like some of the top 2 coins on both chains, if they can't hold their levels here, meme coins may not be having a great recovery and a run over the next few months here, until the sentiment kind of comes full blast back into them, which I do think at some point they will. But yeah, memes have just been looking horrible lately. Same thing, AI agents not doing too much, but this is kind of just a video going over a few things, stuff that I'm paying attention to. I 100%, guys, would be paying attention to Bittensor and its ecosystem. Like, I've been talking about it on the channel. Almost every video I think I've made about it. I have not gone into detail with any Bittensor subnets yet. But like I said, I want to make a video on that in the next day or two, because I think I think it's going to be very, very top tier projects that come out of these subnets right now. And you're basically betting on the future of some of the top newer AI projects. And when I say newer, though, a lot of them have been building for months, even a year and a half, 2 years on Bittensor already. But obviously it's new because their tokens, their dynamic Tau subnet tokens just went live. But I think it's very important, if you're within the AI crypto space, those are going to be some of the top tier AI coins that you focus on, I think, going forward. So I'll be making a video on all of that stuff, even just how to buy it, best way to do it, jump into them. So that's what I got for you guys today. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you guys for over 5,000 subscribers on the channel too. It's been a long run. It's been a long bull run. It's been crazy so far. But I do appreciate every single one of you guys consistently tuning in, even at times like this where I definitely slow down. A lot of coins are just down significantly hard because, this is the market. This is what we signed up for. Still trying to give you guys just the best advice that I can, with, whatever metas, new things that are coming out. That's all I'm trying to do. So let's keep it going in 2025. Let's hope that the sentiment does flip at some point soon. And from there, guys, I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks.